What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I haven't talked about AMC in a long time. The reason why I don't specifically come out and talk about AMC as much as I did, right? I'm getting a lot of requests for other positions that I do hold decent value in, and you know that. And also my own coin, I'm building that and trying to put out videos so that people understand what's out there. So I believe in AMC. Everybody knows that. I am strong in AMC. I'm still holding what I'm holding. And I was one of those people that, yes, I did take a portion out at the top to put it into some cryptocurrency and get started really into cryptocurrency. However, I also decided that I was going to keep a huge chunk of my money in there and find a way to double down as it did decrease, which is something that I did. So right now, again, I'm holding 900 shares of AMC, and it went from me being up 80,000, right? Total, did take out a portion. So total of like 50,000 that I was up when I was holding everything. And it went down to now I'm down about $6,000, $7,000. Am I afraid? No, I'm not afraid at this point. So we need to talk about AMC and talk about how I didn't cover them in a while, and it literally got worse when it comes to the short situation, right? So we're going to break down the Vortex data, break down the chart exchange data. We're going to break down everything that we see that happened in the day, and just where I see things going maybe in the future. So hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. If you guys want to subscribe to any of my other channels, feel free to check those out in the description below, I believe. Or if you go to my channel, you'll see all associated channels, and you can, check out those there. Also, I talked about the creating my own coin, or me creating my own coin. If you want to buy that coin, check out the link in the description. There will be something in the description to talk about how to buy BTD. So feel free to, check that out. If you guys like it, go ahead and get it. If you don't like it, then don't get it. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about AMC. First, we're going to start with the Vortex data, right? Sorry about the coughing, but let me go ahead and shrink my my picture here just a little bit. There we go. You're going to see that the current short interest, according to Vortex, is 21.31% interest, which is increasing well over where it used to hold at, right? We saw it from the level where it was at, where it did skyrocket and started coming back down. It was at around 20%. Right? Then you saw a decrease to 18% or 17% or 16%. And then it went up to 20%, decreased down to about 17% again. And now it's up to 21%. So higher than it's been literally over these past 6 or 7 months, right? 21.31%, 109 million shorted shares. As of today, that's what they're saying here. But then you have a 2% change, a plus 2% short interest change just today, which is 3.4 million borrowed shares versus the about 1 million return shares. You can see the shares on loan, 116 million. Utilization is back up to 80. It's above 80. So that's a good thing, something in our favor, right? So overall, the picture is getting worse for them, right? You're seeing all of these short interest that's coming through. The only thing that I'm worried about is the amount of people that are holding, the amount of retail traders, the amount of people in the ape community that are holding. Is it still 80% or is it 60 or 50%? What's the real number? Where are we standing when it comes to that? That's one thing that I'm worried about, because with more people that are holding, this overall squeeze situation gets stronger and stronger, but you never know if people are going to hold on for a long time. This is what hedge funds do. This is what big money decides to do. They basically just play the waiting game. If they have money, they have time. And if they have time, you lose money. That's just what it's all about. So if we look at the chart exchange data, again, we pretty much are picking up exactly where we left off. 64%, almost 65, 64.9% short today. Well, not today, but yesterday, right? Total, if you're looking at average for the last 30 days, average for the last 30 days is 59.42%. They are shorting this on average 60%. this is what's crazy. This is what doesn't line up and why it's such a strong position, no matter if the whole entire market is falling or just AMC is falling. It's ridiculous to see how much they're shorting this thing. And, we're sitting here just like, does anybody else see this? Do you see this? Because I see it and it's ridiculous, right? So looking at that just makes me think that this is going to continue to be, yes, it could continue to drop down, but it's just going to continue to get stronger and stronger as they continue to drop it down. So Vortex data and chart exchange data shows me something positive for us, at least. Now, if we go into some of the detail here just to see what AMC is doing, understand that my thought process was that this month we would actually see a positive month, and that's what I said in some of my videos, is that we would see a positive month, but it's not looking too positive. I thought we were going to see that bounce off of the 200 EMA if we were looking at the month time frame, and it broke past that 200 EMA by far. It broke down to about 13. What was the low point here? The low point was $13.40. So breaking way lower than where I saw it at. And now you see it at this level to where it is hovering around that $14 level. Now, it's going back and forth right now. Maybe things are just acting weird in the after hours market. You could see it's going from 0 to like 2% and back to 0 and back to 2% up. But you can see a little bit of a recovery, just in the after hours market by about 2%. And the actual market open, that was down about 3.5% today. So they're continuing to push this thing down as the days go on, and it's an overall market pullback. So it's not something that I'm really worried about. And even if it wasn't a full market pullback, it wouldn't be something that I'm worried about, because the amount of strength that this thing has, we saw what they did to GME, bringing that all the way back down to $46 or sub $40. And then skyrocketing all the way back up to $350 or so, or something like that, or 400. And seeing how strong that was in getting to whatever peak it was at, so close to 500, and then decreasing all the way down to sub 40, and then finding a way to increase again. This is basically just over and over again. They're going to try and weed people out by making it rise, seeing that, people lose out on a position, lose out on potential gains, and then they get out of those positions, making the position a little bit weaker. And if they continue to do that with time, you'll basically see all the people that will come out and they'll end up winning in the end. Yes, they will lose out on some money, but they won't lose out as much money as what we wanted them to lose out on. And we don't gain the money that we gain, right? They could care less if they lose the money. I understand if they lose money to where they go bankrupt, then that's a different story. But they could care less if they just lose money. They want us not to gain money, right? If we gain money, then, it's a different situation, different working situation. And I can always get into that in a later video, which is a huge discussion. But right now, you can see AMC is going back and forth as to it's being up 1.5%, 2%, or being down, I guess, or not even being down, being break even. Something's going on where you're seeing a lot of fluctuation within the minutes. But you can see here, if we look at the day, or look at how the day went, we did see an increase. So it increased right from the start, did fall back down, which had to have been a bunch of shorting that was pulling it back down. Yes, you typically would see it, especially when you're seeing an increase, you would see it come back down to earth, which is the 15 moving average, and then find a way to either consolidate or maybe even break out a little bit more, especially with all the buying strength. However, there was a lot of shorting strength that comes in, and then you see all the buying strength that comes in again. So it increases over this level to where today's high was $15.85. And then after that, you really just saw it start to decrease, hit a certain low, and then increase towards the end of the day, which is good to see that, to get over the 200 EMA and show some positivity going into the after hours market. So today wasn't the best move in the actual market open. The after hours market looks better, but I'm just waiting for that day, that one day to where things are just going to skyrocket like we've seen before, where we had, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and all of a sudden things just started to really, really run. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that time period, because how much they're shorting it, it's a matter of time before this thing actually explodes. And I'm just waiting, I'm just taking my time. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about AMC. I know I haven't covered stocks too much in a while because there's been a lot that's going on with the crypto market, especially with me building my own coin. And I appreciate you guys having patience. I do like to talk about all types of investing, and I would love to create 10 videos a day, but I can't create 10 videos a day. And if you guys want me to create 10 videos a day, I can always do that. But I want to focus on specific investments. And again, if you guys like it, feel free to let me know. Wow, it looks like Snap is up 55%, 56% in the after hours market, but that's a whole nother story. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.